Welcome, Robot Vikings, to another episode of Shockana Toy Reviews, where we review a toy. Three idiots. Who are we? I'm Wilson, joined by Mr. Berg.
I need some squeaky door noise.
And Toast hasn't talked yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And right. Toast. What are we reviewing, Mr. Berg? Who is this?
We are reviewing Super 7's Wave 5?
Question mark?
Captain Hammerhand.
Yeah.
The cyborg Viking pirate dude from the ThunderCats.
Cool.
So anyway, as followers, fans of the channel, we review some ThunderCat toys up here. This is my latest ThunderCat figure, and I'm super stoked. There's only one more guy they haven't announced that I want to buy, and then I might be done with ThunderCats, so yay.
Cool.
But this was one of my favorite characters. He was the leader of the Berserkers in the show. If they do all the Berserkers, I'll buy them, but I doubt they'll ever get the other guys.
I do not remember this guy.
That's fair.
He does look amazing, though.
So...
It's a Robot Viking.
Yeah, so he's just one of the random guys on Third Earth, which is weird that he calls it Third Earth, but, you know, whatever.
Yeah, to him it would just be Earth.
Yeah, right?
Right.
Anyway, so Super 7 got around to making him in Wave 5. What?
In search of delicious unicorns.
Yeah. As one does.
As one does.
So, paint and sculpt.
I think it's a brilliant design. I love it.
I also think he's a brilliant design. He looks 1,000 times better than the original LJN toy, which, I'll have you know, is the only time, or one of the very, very few times, I bought an original toy, or a vintage toy, as the kids say. Because I never found him as a kid. Never saw him as a toy. But I had most of the main ThunderCats and villains, but I never found this guy as a toy.
And even as a small Berg, you were into Vikings?
I wasn't into Vikings per se, but I was into this guy.
Oh, for sure.
Like, I didn't know what a Viking was. Like, I knew Vikings raped and pillaged. But I didn't know I didn't love Vikings like I do now. But this guy just spoke to me as a pirate thing.
Cyborg
Robot crazy dude who led berserkers on a boat. Apparently eating unicorns. I don't remember that.
He's 2/3 of the way to Pirate Ninja Viking.
He is. So I love the design then. I love the design now. He looks great. He's got a little blemish there. I'm pretty sure that's just my copy. And we could probably scrape that off. Not on camera, though. Off camera strength. Nope. So he's got a bunch of little details. His belt looks really cool. He's got more than the usual paint slop for a Super 7 guy. He's got some spots down here. The yellows don't match on his butt. He's got a thing there.
They don't match on his upper leg. The yellow paint don't match the plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a minor annoyance.
Oops.
Yeah. But he looks right out of the cartoon. But the only difference between this guy and the cartoon is that he's not cel shaded.
Maybe it means his leg is about to move. That's why it's colored different.
Maybe. Donna! But yeah, he's got nice little things. He was a simplistic design in the cartoon, and they didn't add any extra junk that he didn't need. And he does have some little paint definition in his muscles and stuff, and
yeah, it looks good.
Shading. I love his face.
Crazy eye.
Crazy eye.
The hair looks great.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I mean, they could have put some stuff on those studs or something like they did these, but I don't remember it being in the show. But you know, whatever. This is what he looked like, and he fits in perfectly with your other ThunderCats and the same. Like, they didn't make him look like he's from a different line. Like, he fits in perfectly with the other Super 7 ThunderCats. So I think, for the most part, he does really, really well. Sculpt-wise, for sure, paint could have been a little bit better.
Yeah. Yep.
The yellows really don't match.
Right.
And this horn doesn't match on purpose. Well,
that's fine.
Yeah.
It looks intentional.
All right.
Moving
Moving him
to
around.
it.
Let's do some. So he has the typical articulation for the ThunderCats guys, except it's a little bit different because he's not as He-Man-ish, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So he does have a swivel bicep. He has a swivel elbow on this side and a swivel bicep. I don't know why they did that. They same thing the Mummy did, but and he doesn't get 90 degrees on that elbow.
Interesting.
So why they chose to do this and that and say like interesting. That goes in and out, just so you know. This is articulated. That is on a ball joint. And then his thumb is articulated, and then each one of his fingers is independently one knuckle articulated. So he can do cool poses. He has a head swivel that is this is super flimsy, which gets out of the way. This is not. So why this? They could go like that, but they couldn't do that up here. Like, woo! I don't know why. So he can't go super crazy side to side and up and down.
It's a pretty good amount, though.
But he does have a torso joint, but because of the way his football shoulder pad thing is, doesn't get a ton of range. Swivel waist, ball jointed hips, doesn't get 90 there. And then he has rocker ankles. No boot swivel on either side.
He doesn't really, that one ankle, the big boot ankle, doesn't really rock, I don't think.
A little bit.
A little bit, but
Not a lot.
That's limited.
So,
What's this guy's name again?
Captain Hammerhand.
Okay.
He comes with accessories because he is part of their Ultimates line or whatever. So he comes with a separate, super awesome, this is going to be the head he's going to have all the time.
Why not? Yeah.
Angry face.
Absolutely.
Which, just love those teeth. Angry. And even his eye is a little bit different. Even his eye, just a squanch.
Spooch.
But like his beard is on an angle. I don't know if you're seeing that.
Yeah.
It's super cool.
Looks good.
This is the default head, obviously. He comes with this other hand, and Wilson's like, why does he come with that hand?
Why does he come with that?
Because even though they articulated, they didn't articulate this joint. So to make him have a fist for his hammer hand, they made a fist. None of these joints move. This does go in and out, just like this one. So you can switch that out and have him punch people like you want.
Nice.
And he comes with little pouches of, I'm assuming, unicorn
Meat?
meat or gold or whatever they use to pay him off to go get unicorn meat.
Just a bag of meat.
For Bear. What is it? Robert Bill? Anyone?
Nope.
Nope. All right.
Again.
He comes with a hold my booty hand or a nyar hand. Nyar. He comes with a nyar pointing finger.
I think it has a come hither.
Come hither. Hold my meat bag. He also comes with a punching fist for more punching action.
Hold my meat bags.
He's got
my
a-
next room.
He's got an open hand. And what neither of my partners managed to say is, isn't that a finger for shooting?
Yeah,
yes, it's a
isn't
finger
that a
for
finger
shooting.
shooting?
So he comes with his Third Earth, I'm going to call this a blunderbuss, which is nicely sculpted and has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 paint apps.
Fuck you, I'm gonna say.
Looks fantastic.
So Or his pirate gun. I don't know if it's not a real blunderbuss, but you know, whatever. And then off-camera strength.
Off-camera strength when you come to my house. Off-camera strength when you put it in your mouth. Off-camera strength.
There you go. And see,
Going all the way today.
finger gets in there, and he's gonna hold that nice for you. We forgot to mention that he also has a lower neck joint. I didn't know.
He does.
That's the off-camera strength.
There you go. So this makes me very happy. So there he is, geared up. Yeah.
Looks awesome.
Super happy.
Size
Anyway.
comparison. Got next to some other toys, huh?
Yeah, he's next to Super 7's Mumra. I don't remember them being next to each other, but I'm sure that's right. He's next to a 7-inch scale He-Man. They are 6-inch scale guys, I believe. So,
For an Ultimates?
yeah.
Interesting.
And G.I. Joe Classified Hasbro Cobra Commander. So, he's in your 6 to 7-inch scale. He'll fit in great with your He-Man guys, your ThunderCats guys, your Mythic Legions.
Your other cartoons.
Yes.
I'll go. I think this one, I don't know, he kind of doesn't do it for me. Compared to the other ones that I've seen, I mean, he's still better than your average toy, but compared to like Mumra, he's just kind of bland, I think. I think I'm going 2.5 out of 5.
Wow.
He's fine, but I think I've seen them do better. And just the design, I mean, I understand why he likes it, but it's like Robot Viking, I don't know. It's almost there for me, but not completely.
Oh, it's doing things for me. I like this a lot. I'm actually going 3.5. I like it a lot, but some of it just isn't up to the usual Super 7 par. I guess it's mostly paint just isn't there, because the sculpt is there. And I love the design. I think it's a lot of fun. If I had any attachment, I would get myself a copy, but I don't. So I'm saying 3.5, and that's mostly a fun factor of 0.5.
So I'm going to give him a 4 because I love this character. I love this sculpt. If the yellow pants had been any type of remotely close to the same yellow on any two pieces, out of the 5, it would have been nice. Technically 7. But out of the 5 pieces that are visible, none of the yellows match. It's super jarring. It's not good. That probably would have put him up to 4.5. And if the pants were painted properly and all the little paint mishaps weren't there, he might get a 5 out of me. Because I love him. I love the design. I love the character. I'm happy to have him in my collection. He might just be beating the snot out of all the other ThunderCats when and if I find my ThunderCats and make that shelf. As of tonight's taping, my basement is now 99% done and ready for toys. So there will be a video of my basement someday. But
Oh, nice.
just a little more paint touch up, and then I'm gonna start putting up shelves.
And the unpacking.
Yes, and then I have to find thousands and thousands of toys, move thousands of toys. But anyway, 4 out of 5 hammers. If you like this guy at all, I'd say pick him up. I'm willing to bet that most of the paint defects are just on my copy, as most of them just look like slop, and they probably aren't as widespread. But if they are, let us know.
I'm gonna guess the yellow pants are uniform.
Yeah, but like this little thing there, and that little thing there, and that little thing there. I don't know
Yes.
if that goes.
Those are one-offs.
But yeah, the yellow pants are pretty. What's that famous word? Egregiously bad.
Well done.
And yeah, as you said, yellow is a hard color to pull off. Fuckers. But yeah, this is an example of Super 7 not quite being as good as they used to, but almost there. I love him though. He's right up my alley. And the fact that Wilson doesn't like him makes me like him a little bit more. Just because I knew Wilson wouldn't like this guy. Like I could have. He probably rated him high compared to what I thought Wilson would say. So take that.
Fair enough. Thanks for watching.
Like, subscribe.
Bye.
I could have been a contender if only you had fucking painted my pants.